Searching for an affordable community? Damac Hills 2 might be what you're looking for.
Going through the main entrance now.
Great amenities, and I'm going to show you around the whole place.
Damac Hills 2. So today we're going to be heading to Damac Hills 2. I want to showcase what the community looks like. I want to show you, I just feel like it's a really underrated community that no one really gives any credit. The price per square foot is still really good. It's under $1,000. It's one of the most affordable places in Dubai. So we're going to drive up there today from JVC. If I type in Damac Hills 2 and I type in, let's say, the Carrefour, which is where the community centre is, it's 39 minutes from here.
Bearing in mind we're literally buried deep within JVC, so if it was from my place, which is on the outskirts, it's even less, like 30 minutes.
Like, it's not that bad. It'll probably, from my driving, it'll probably get us there quicker, to be fair. So anyway, let's head there now. I'm going to show you the different types. I'm going to show you, because the thing about Damac Hills 2 is, for buyers it can be quite confusing because there's lots of different 3-bed types, but the best way to keep it simple ultimately is you got your small, your medium and your large. Your small ones usually go for about 1.3 to 1.4 now.
If really lucky, you could get something like 1.25, maybe even 1.2, but it's all dependent on back-to-back or vacant and transfer, etc.
Your small ones are like your RRM, REM, then you got like your medium types, which are like your R2EM. They kind of go for about between 1.7 to 1.85. And then you got your large units, which is like your R2EE, R2M, R2M14. They usually go anywhere from 1.95 to 2 million, 2.1 now. So they're fundamentally the main different types. So like I said, we're gonna have a little look around, show you the community center, show you the greenery, show you how it looks. Like, it's just as good, in my opinion, now as Damac Hills 1. It's got a floating cinema. It's literally got a floating cinema. So we'll definitely go and visit the lagoon, because you've got like a lazy river. If you've got kids, Damac Hills 2 is great. And the thing is as well, it's not always going to be the furthest place out. Like, what Dubai wants to do in terms of its growth and the 2040 plan is, there's going to be places way beyond that. What's my watch doing? There's going to be places way beyond that. So it's got a lot of potential for capital appreciation. Okay, so we're literally just coming through the main entrance now. So the good thing is, literally when you get in now, if you want to turn the camera on, you're literally welcomed by so much greenery. This place is underrated. Very safe, gated community. Each cluster has its own security as well, which is common in Dubai now, but the security is strict here, which a lot of people complain about, but in a lot of ways, when you think about it, that's a good thing. You don't want just anybody getting in, especially, you know, when you've got family, you've got kids. So, but on the right side here, you've got Amazonia. On the left side, you've got Sanctuary. We're just going to head towards the mall. Probably stop off, get something to eat there. You've got a gym in there, which you get free access to when you are a resident here, which also has a pool, tennis courts, there's paddle, boxing, paintballing. There's literally everything, man. So like I said, here's been a great investment opportunity. When I first started doing this area, dipping toes in, units had rent from 40k Now they've doubled. They're now 80,000. So within 3 years, for your rental to double, it's a good investment. All townhouses were 700 when they were bought. Now they're like 1.3. So you've almost doubled your money in regards to the selling as well with some of the units. So there's the mall. So like I say, you've got your own mall here. So you've got restaurants, you've got Starbucks, butchers, you've got, like I said, a gym in there, pool, you've literally got everything. There's a huge doggy park here as well, by the way. For anyone that's got dogs, there's a massive park for dogs. Like people, dogs absolutely love it. I've got a friend who lives here, and he takes his dog and they absolutely love going. But it's just really well kept. Green, and I've said that like 5 times now, but the thing is, like, we live in the desert, so when you've got somewhere that's really green, it just feels really nice, because that's one thing that Dubai is lacking. They're changing it, but when you get a nice bit of greenery, it's really nice. And as you can see, there's loads of it everywhere you look. Kid me if I'm wrong as well, but over that way there's also like this petting zoo, but then you've also got like vegetation bits that you can actually like rent and grow your own like crops and veg and stuff like that. So yeah, let's have a little look in the mall. I'm not sure if they're really going to let us film in there. We might have to film it on an iPhone rather than the camera, but we'll head in there now. So like I said, we're just outside the mall now. Every time I come here, actually, I always go to the same place. I'm a sucker for a burger, and you've got Domination behind me, and they do literally the best burgers. I'm not going to eat it now, because if I do that, I'm not going to want to film the rest of this video. I'll literally be stuffed, but we'll show you what they look like after. We're going to go for some food. So yeah, let's walk in. So, like I said, this mall has got everything that you need. It's got restaurants in here. You have got barber shops, coffee shops, there's a Carrefour here, gym with a pool upstairs, that's the gym there. You can use that. And yeah.
Fresh Boys on the track.
So you don't know anywhere that can give you this type of greenery in Dubai, and you've got, it's from 850 square foot. Sorry, 850 dirham price per square foot is amazing. Do you know what I mean? There's not really any communities that can offer you that kind of affordability like Damac Hills too. And when you come in and you see this amount of lush greenery, it's amazing. I mean, look at this. You've even got a cricket field here, man. Like, in terms of amenities, like things to do here, if you've got kids, you've got a dog, you love sports, it's very sports orientated here as well.
You've seen the greenery, you've seen the mall and a little bit of the community, so it's now time to head to what is one of the fundamental things that makes Damac Hills 2 so special, and that is the lagoon. Sorry, I was just getting a workout.
So we're now at Malibu Bay. Unfortunately, I can't even get in to show you, but it's actually a good thing because it shows the security and the safety of like Damac. I've gone through 2 different security guards to get in. I've got to have a booking. I've got to have my Damac Living app downloaded and show that I actually live here. And that's good because it stops people just from walking in that actually don't actually live in this community. It is really nice though. So although a lot of the community has been done, there's still opportunity to see, to buy something and you're going to see it, appreciate. There's, stuff that's still off plan. This is actually really close to the Malibu Bay as well, which is really good. Being closer there is definitely going to give your property more value for sure. And now I'm going to drive us through some of the clusters, but before I do that, because I'm over this way, that is a call through Bayou. Hello, Josh speaking.
Hello, good afternoon, Josh. For listings for the townhouse in Damac Hills.
V2 and V3s, which actually like 4,000 in terms of the built up. They're big units. V2 has a bigger garden, smaller built up, and then a V3 has a bigger built up area and a smaller garden, so it depends which you prefer. But the good thing about the layouts here is Damac have allowed, especially in Damac Hills too, they've been very accommodating with the different layouts that you can get. You know, if you want an L-shaped garden, if you're not bothered about that, you know, you can have something that is you know, just more, not boxy, but like you're not really bothered about having an L shape. You'd rather have a bigger garden just front, like frontal. So yeah, I feel like honestly there's something here for everybody. Where to next? Oh yeah, let's go check out the Victoria Villa. Yeah, no worries. So the guy on the phone, he actually lives in Damac Hills too. What do you think of Damac Hills too, Libby?
Me don't speak no English.
What do you think? Genuinely. Genuinely, you live here. Why do you don't?
It's a good community.
You used to think, obviously, well, I used to take the mick out of you for being really far, but actually now, when you, how long does it take you to get to Palm? When your office is on the Palm, what, 45 minutes max?
No, 35 minutes.
Yeah, happy days.
In the morning.
Downtown,
evening,
35, 40.
Downtown, depending on the location, you can go from like 30 minutes to 45 minutes.
Happy days. No worries, I don't need now, go away.
Thank you, sir.
So what you can see here in front of us is the hotels, and you got the studios and one beds in here, which were built not too long ago. I remember getting one of these that was handed over a year and a half ago, but there's a bar in there. I know friends that go there and drink a lot. They really like going to there. Again, all around for everyone. So you don't have to be a family. You don't have to be, you know, living in a townhouse or a villa. If you want something that's a little bit affordable and you aren't massive on the Dubai lifestyle and you like sports, greenery, you know, going for a walk in the morning, listening to a podcast, running, paintballing, you know, you've got this on your doorstep. You know, you've got a great opportunity to move somewhere a little bit further out and save yourself a lot of money. Okay, so we are now heading into Victoria. I've got a unit for sale. We're still working out the price. It's coming to market in Victoria. It's an RNM. So it's a middle unit, one of the smaller ones. So, you know, this I'm just using as an example for you guys, for something that's very affordable. It's probably going to be coming on at about 1.4. So all this types that you can get, but it just goes to show you the affordability you can get. It's a single row unit back in the park. There is a little bit of maintenance that needs doing on the unit, but just to give you guys an idea. So if you're single or you are just a couple or anything like that, you know, it's not a bad size that you can have. It's more affordable than going and getting like a one-bedroom apartment in like JVC, for example. So obviously you've got your living room here. Small garden, like I said, look, if you are on your own, you, again, don't really care about this Dubai lifestyle and you just want to save a bit of money, you work from home, but you want a bit more space, a garden, You know, I think we learned that when we were in COVID, you know, that having a garden is really beneficial. God forbid, you know, that a pandemic was ever to happen again. So like I said, living room, we just had to change from the camera to iPhone because the camera's run out. Anyway, down here, obviously where you've got the living room, if you want to come and check this out, we've got storage, which is really handy to have. So there's a lot of storage there that you can see. And then we've got a downstairs washroom here as well. The downstairs washroom. Yeah, follow me and we'll head upstairs. So 3 bedrooms upstairs. What I really like about this particular unit is it's single row, backing onto the park and pool. Before I show you that, first bedroom at the front has a huge balcony. Does need a deep clean, but that'll be done obviously. But having a morning coffee, even having like a little bit of a workstation whenever you wanted to do a bit of work with a coffee is really good here. And then you've got an ensuite in this one as well. You've got washroom, and then the other 2 bedrooms as well. So number 2 and bedroom number 3 over here. And then check this. This is one of the best things about this unit, yeah, is you are literally single row, but you also back in the pool and the park. Check that. So if you've got a small family, single or a couple, this would be perfect for you. Now, obviously, like I said, this is the smallest size. So there are medium sized and then large. And yeah, I think we're done for today. To be honest with you, me and Ariane have been around the whole community. We've shown you around. I think now it's time to get that burger that I said before because they are unreal. So let's head to Domination, go back to the mall, and that's we're done for today. And there you have it. A community that, in my opinion, is just so underrated. It's got greenery, it's got really, really fair price per square foot, decent layouts, and really good value for money. If you've got a family here, it is absolutely perfect.
We really hope you enjoyed this video. There's plenty more to come, so if you liked it or took something from it, hit subscribe so we can keep bringing you more community video tours. We'll see you in the next one.